let's talk about strings today. That is what I left with the basics. So let's talk about that today. Just a second. Let me share my screen. One second. Okay, so I hope my screen is visible to you.
Yeah.
Let's start with. Yes. Today, let's talk about the strings. So what is a string? What is a string? So we know the string is, string is used to, right, string is a data type which is used to store a sequence of characters, right? Store a sequence of characters. Okay, and now coming over here, the string is a predefined class, right? Predefined class, and that comes with many methods. That comes with many methods over here. Okay, so string, okay, string is a data type we can say, and now coming over here, if you say string, so that is an object of a string class that represents the sequence of characters. The string is a predefined class and which is a part of java.lang package, language package. Okay, so now let's say so you can see the string that comes from the Java language package. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the string only in today's session. So string, it's a class. Okay, a string is a class and which is a part of this java.lang package. And we the string, and also we use the data type string only, right? We use the data type string, right? So which means this is the data, this is the object of the string class. Okay, all right. So, and coming over here, the string, if you see, it is immutable. So what is immutable?
Mutable is something that cannot be edited, or we cannot change the value of that particular character. So on that particular value of that
Okay, so yes.
object.
So immutable means cannot be changed. So when this, when why we are saying the string is immutable, which means that once a string is created, okay, once a string object is created, it cannot be changed. And any operation that appears to modify a string that actually creates a new object instead of modifying the original one. Okay, let me make a note.
Value
Any
cannot be
operation.
changed. Value, or we can say the memory occupied by object.
Object instead of modifying the original one. Okay, so now coming over here, all right. So we said like a string is immutable, which means it is, I mean, once it is created, its value cannot be changed. And now how we can create, okay, how we can create the string, okay, how we can create the strings in Java. So now coming over here, if you see, there are two ways, okay, two ways you can create it. The first one is using the string literal. Okay, first one is using the string literal. The second one is using the new keyword. Okay, there are two ways. One is string literal, another one is new keyword. So string literal means normal what we will do. We will say string and then the value equal to, we will say hello. All right. And if it's using the new keyword, then that will be like string value to equal to new string of hello. This is how we will be creating. This is how we will be creating. Now let me put it over here. So string, let's say like value 1 equal to, let's say hello, and string value 2 equal to what? Okay, so you can create the string in two ways by using the literals. Literals is normal using the data type. Another one is like string new object. You're creating an object. That's it. We place it in the object. That is with the new keyword. So coming over here, when the string is created using the literal, Java checks the string pool. Okay, when a string is created using a literal, Java checks the string pool, and string pool is a special memory area inside the heap. Okay, string pool is a special memory area inside the heap. Now, if the same string already exists, it just returns a reference to the existing object instead of creating a new one. Okay, if you want, I'll make a note over here. Okay, so when a string is created using literals, Java checks the string pool, which is a special memory area in the heap. If same string, the same string already exists, then Java, it returns a reference to that to reference to the existing object instead of creating a new one. For example, if I say over here, string value 1 equal to hello, right? If I say string value 3 equals to hello. Now, coming over here, whenever we are creating a string, but that too using a literal, what it will do, it will go ahead and check the string pool. Now it will check for the string, whether it is present or not. If it is present, it won't create a new. Instead, already it is created, right? It is stored in the memory. So the address will be referenced over here. Okay, the address will be referenced over here. Now, when you are creating using a new keyword, when you are creating a new keyword, what will happen? That explicitly create a new string. It won't refer it. Okay, when you are using, when a string is created using the new keyword, explicitly creates a new string object in the heap memory. So even if the string already presents. Okay, so when you say new, it's an object creation, so it will create a new string with us. I mean, even though if the name, even if the value exists, it will create a new one in the pool.
So you mean because it's immutable, so because we cannot mute this string well, I mean the object. So we are creating the new object with the help of new keyword, so that we cannot the value cannot be changed. It will create the new object and it will occupy the some heap memory uh,
In the pool, yes. See,
yeah.
now if I say hello, okay, if I say hello, string value hello, that is what I said you, right? Now
Hmm.
coming over here, if you see, if I say hello, it will be stored in, I mean, one second, let me take. Now I have created hello. Now let's imagine this is my pool. Okay, and here I have, once I create it, it is stored, I mean, it is stored in some
Hello.
memory place.
Hmm.
Let's say like 2486, some memory place. Hello. Okay, let's say 12486 is hello. Now another one, I say new string world. So though I mentioned new, it will come and create a new only. So let's say like
So just I have one question. In case if you have not created, if you have not used this new string and you have used only word, then also it should what is the
now
difference if
see,
you
that
have
is what
used?
I'm telling you, right? So just hold on. Like when you say hello, it will go ahead and create. When you say without using this new keyword, if you say world, okay, string value world, if you say, it will come and check your pool if the world is present or not. If the world is not present, it will create a new entry in the pool.
Hmm.
Now coming over here, string value equal to 3. Sorry, string value 3 equal to hello. Now again, it will check the pool. Hello is already present, right?
Hmm.
So instead of creating a new word, what it will do, it will give the reference. Instead of creating a new entry in the pool, it will give a reference over here.
Hmm.
Okay, it
Hmm.
will give a reference.
Hmm.
Okay, now coming over here, when you say, okay, now when you say new keyword, okay, when you say new keyword, now new string world, even though the world is already present in the pool, it will come and create one more time. Now let's see how we can check whether the string is coming from a string pool. Okay, let's do that. I'll just show you a thing. I hope you got the idea now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. With the help of new, we cannot reference. So we have to
Yes,
create. It will create the new
exactly.
space. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So now how we can check that? So let's say we can use a comparison operator. Okay, we can use a comparison operator to check whether the two string references the same memory location or not. Okay, I'll make a note over here. We can use comparison operator to check if two string references um, point to the same memory location. Okay, now let's see how we can do that. Now, comparison operator, we know that double equals, right? So now coming over here, let me say like I have value 1 also hello, value 3 also hello, and value 2, let me make it as hello only. Okay, so I have three values, value 1, value 2, value 3, that is pointing to hello. Now let's say, and I'm going to say value 1 equal to value 2. Okay, value 2. At the same time, what I will do, value 1 equal to value 3. So now coming over here, value 1 is also string literal hello, value 3 also string literal hello. So for this, we will be getting an option, getting a value, result called true. Why? Because both is going to refer the same address position. Now value 1 and value 2. So value 1 is a literal, value 2 is a new. Okay. So it is going to be a false. Okay. It is going to be the false. Now let's say, can you see? The value 1 and value 2, they both shares the same address. So you're getting true. Okay. And now coming over here, value 2 that is created with a new one, it is, it is saying false over here. Now let's say, like, again, I have a string 4, let's say. I have a string 4. Okay, let's say like the value 4. Now, let's say like even this is also new, this is also new, which means it will be the same. So will the value 4 is equal to value 2? Because both are new, right? What do you say? What will be the value?
It will create the new reference. Now value will be different.
Of course, it will be false.
Yeah.
Now,
Because see, the space and the reference is different. So the exact we can say value might be same, but the memory reference, or we can say the memory space address will be the different in this.
exactly. So now coming over here, when you want to check the equality, when you want to check the equality, you should not use the comparison operator. For example, let's say I want to check whether value 1 is equal to hello. Okay. Now, how do we do that? Now, coming over here, I want to check whether value 1 is hello or not. So for that, what I will do, I will say if, let's say, value 1 equal to hello, then I'm going to say, yes, both are same. Else, no, both are not same. Value 1 is what? Hello. So I'm comparing with another hello. So now, yes, both are same. Now, why?
Because
Yes,
see
both are
here
same.
you are comparing the this value, the
Hmm.
initial assigned value. So both are same. Once you are value 1 is equal to hello, because it is same. Yeah,
It is same.
yeah. Value 1 both are same. Yeah.
Okay, both are same. Okay. Now, what about this one then? Value 4.
No, it will come no both. The second one, it will print the second one. Just print this.
So now when I say value 1 equal to hello, value 1 is also created using a literal. And the comparison what we are doing, that is also with the literal, right? So when the hello is also string literal, in okay, hello is a string literal, and the one which we are referring is also a string literal. So they both share the same string pool, which means like same address, same memory location. So that is the reason it comes with yes, both are same. But now when coming over here with the value 4, okay, value 4, it says no, both are not same.
Yeah.
Okay, both are not same. But now coming over here, okay, now coming over here, is this a feasible one to check whether the strings are same? Now let me say like I want to say like I want to say value 1 and then this hello, irrespective of the case sensitive, let's say. Okay, I want to check whether it is lower or uppercase, not a problem. I want to say hello. So now if you say value 1 dot 2 lowercase. So what will happen when you say lowercase? So in this case, what will happen when you say 2 lowercase? Okay, when you say 2 lowercase, it will convert the entire string into a small letter. So you can see hello, right? So now coming over here, so value 1 dot 2 lowercase is hello equal to hello. Now what will be the output that we will get?
See, in this case, just to lowercase, hello. Oh, it's converted. It just turned to hello.
This
Then
value
if
1 is like it converts
yeah, it will print yes, both are same.
the string to lowercase. Now what are you saying? As both are same. Okay. As both are same is your answer. Can you see? No, both are not same. Why both are not same? Because you are creating a value as a hello, and that H is happy capital, and that is what pointed over here in the memory location. And here you are giving a string literal as hello. H is small, which is different from this particular string. So it will create a new entry over here. And when you say equals, this equals refers only the object. It will refers only the object, even though if you convert it and if you refer also, even though if you convert it to the lowercase and if you check also, it will refer only the object. So equal to is not the feasible option to compare the string values. Okay, to compare the string values, equal to is not the feasible one. You got it?
Oh,
Then in that case, what do you have to do? Equal to is used only to check whether they are sharing the same object. Now I want to check it out. Okay, I want to check it out. So now coming over here, instead of equals to, I want to use the function called equals. Equals. Now when you say equals, this equals will check the value. Okay, using the double equals to, that checks the reference equality, that is the memory location, whether they both are sharing the same memory or not. But that is not usually the best way to compare the strings. So if you want to compare the strings, then you have to make use of this equals keyword. And now you will get, yes, both are same. Okay, yes, both
so
are same.
so you mean when we are converting string value to lower either uppercase, then that time we need to use this dot equals keyword.
Not even only with the two lowercase. Whenever you want to check the equality, go ahead with this equals.
So
Now even
always,
you can see
you mean always. This is
always, whenever you want to check whether the strings are equal. Now, for example, here instead of hello, let me say value 2 or value 2. Now let me remove off this 2 lowercase. Okay, all right. So now when you say value 1 equal to, let me put it in that way first. Okay, when I say value equal equal to value 2, value 1 is also hello, value 2 is also hello. So you want to get both are same. That is what you said in the beginning, right? So when you say both
no,
are
it
same,
will not
no,
same. No,
both
because
are not same.
value 2 is different. Value
Uh,
3.
Now coming over here, value 1 is also hello, value 2 is also hello. Now I want to check the equality. So when I want to check the equality, instead of equal to, I want to use equals. I want to use equals. So when you say equals, see, yes, both are same.
But how you can say both are same, because it is using new keyword, so it's
See, when
we-
you say new, this is just for the object. Now I want to check the content of that particular value. I am
hmm,
not going to check the object. If I simply say equal to, that will check the object, that will check the address, memory location, that will check
hmm,
the memory location. But now I don't want to check the memory location. I want to check the string
value.
value. So when I
The
want to
value is
check the
stored
string
inside
value,
that
memory
memory
location.
location.
Perfect. Okay, so for that, if you want to check the value, then you have to go ahead with the equals method. If you want to check the object is same, then you have to go ahead with the equal to symbol. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to check the object, let me I will put it out over here. Okay, if you want to check the object are same, which means both the string shares the same memory location in the string pool, then you can use a comparison operator. Okay, if you want to check the value, if you want to check the values are same,
Values is
then
stored
you have to
inside memory.
use equals method.
Dot equals, yeah, equals.
Okay, in that case, if you are getting confused, let me say like string 1 dot equals string 2. I hope that will make sense for you. All right. Okay. If you want to check the values are same, then you have to use the equals. If you want to check the memory location are same, then you have to use the comparison operator.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the next thing we said, string is immutable, right? We said string is immutable. Now let's come over here. Let's check this particular point. Now, I have created a string that is hello, and this value cannot be modified. Immutable means it cannot be modified, right? So instead of any modification, okay, instead of any modification, it will create a new object. Now let's see how. Now coming over here, let me say I have this hello, right? I have the value 1 as hello. Okay, now let's say like value 1 dot, let me say concat. Okay, I'm just going to concat world. I'm going to concat world. Now let me see value 1. So what I'm doing, I have a string 1 as hello. And here what I'm doing, I'm concatenate.
Hello
Concatenate
world.
means joining the string,
Then
okay, hello world.
it will
Now
print
let's see,
hello world.
okay, hello. Just now we said it is immutable. Once the string value is created, it cannot modify. So for you, if you want, I'll make it as a 5 and then I will make it this.
Five. Five is there is no object. Five.
I'm creating. Okay, string 5, hello. Okay, now value 5 dot concat world. So which means you expected hello world. But coming over here, strings are immutable. Once it is created only. You cannot modify anything.
Can you
Just
this world? Can you just remove the space from the world? Yeah.
okay.
Can you print now?
It's
Okay.
immutable, right? So even though if you have a space or not, it won't do anything on the value file. Okay, it won't do anything on the value file. But now you wanted, okay, you wanted the concatenate, you want to concatenate. In that case, what you can do? Okay, in that case, what you can do? You want to concatenate, but what do you want to do? And that also wants to refer the same value 5 only. In that case, if you wanted to do, once you're modifying, assign it to the same value, then it will be modified. What is the difference? When you're doing a modification, it won't work. Okay. But if you want the modification to reflect, that will create a new object. When you are reassigning to the same value, it will create a new object. So now this time, if you see, you will get hello world. Okay. You're getting the point? So now coming over here, I'm having a hello, right? Let me see. Yeah, I'm having a hello over here. Okay, so hello, let's say. Now value 5 dot concatenate world. So what is happening is it is nowhere, it is not going and affecting it. Okay, value, it will value 5, it will fetch the value 5 and it will concatenate. Okay, but it won't modify in the address location. It has the value, but it won't replace in the address location because the string are immutable. Now, if I want the same, and this address location is mapping to value 5, right? Now, what happens when you want to concatenate? You want that concatenate value as a result. So in that case, what you want to do, you want to assign this to any other string value, any other string value. Now, if you are assigning to the value 5 itself, then what will happen? A new, in the pool, a new entry will be added and the value 5 will be referenced to that new memory location. That is the
But
reason when you print
but
value 5,
if
it is saying
already
hello
value
world.
5 already assigned, why you are again assigning the value 5? There is no need, no?
See, here we are reassigning it, right?
Why?
That
Why?
is what I said you. That is what
If
in the
Ram,
writing
if
only. No, no, no. See,
Ram
wait. That
has
is what I said you. When you are trying to when you are trying to modify and you want the same value to refer with the value 5 only, then you can go ahead with this. Suppose if you don't want, I don't want value 5. It can be anything. Okay, go ahead. Value 6. Okay. String. So what happens? You're taking a value 5 and you're adding a new string and you're assigning it to a value 6. So what will happen when you say value 6? It's going to be the new entry in the string pool, right? Hello world is going to be the new entry in the string pool. It will have some address location and that will be mapped to the variable, whatever we say. If you say value 5, the value 5 reference will be removed and it will be provided to this. That is what new entry will be created. That is what new entry will be created. That is what the new object will be created. If you are saying value 6, it will give a value 6. If you say this particular one, if you say value 5, we are printing it, right? So if you come over here and if you say value 5, hello only will be printed. If I say value 6, then only it will say hello world. Clear with this?
yeah.
Okay. Now I repeat one more time. Once the string is created, you cannot modify it. You cannot modify.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you wanted to modify, the value of this particular variable, which means you have to create it as a new one. How you want to create it as a new one? Assign it to itself. Change the value and assign it to itself. That is what we did. Value 5 equal to value 5 dot concatenate world. Okay. Now let's say like value 5 equal to world, which means I want to change it to world. I want world. I am reassigning. Equals means assigning. Equals to means assigning. Right? So I'm modifying this. Now let's say what will be the value. Can you see world?
Hmm.
So if you want the modification to be done, the modification will be done, but it is not going to refer the same address. Okay, it is not going to be refer the same address or the same variable. Okay, now if you wanted to refer it with the same variable, what do you want to do? You want to reassign it to it. Do the modification, reassign it to it. That is what value 5 equal to value 5 dot concat. Okay, now if I say this, okay, let's say like value 5 dot concat reassign the value itself. Now if you see, it will say hello, reassign the value to itself. The equals to is the assignment operator, right? Equal to is the assignment operator. Whatever you assign, it will take it out, right? So if you want to store the modified value, you must assign it to the variable. Either you can go ahead with the same variable or you can go ahead with the new variable. Not a problem. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. And now coming over here, if you see, we have a lot of inbuilt methods for the string class. Okay. So the string methods, one of the string method is concat, which is a concatenation. Okay. Now we do have a few more methods. Okay. Suppose if you want to find the length of the string. Okay. So you can say value 5 dot, you can see these are the methods of the string. Okay, these are the methods of the string. So now let's say like I wanted to check the length of the string first. So you can see length. Okay, so this will give you the length of the string. Length of the string. So what will be the length of the string of value 5? Okay, let me make it as a simple for you. Okay, so let's say like value, okay, let me say string value 7 equal to, and let me say 7. What is the length now? Hello is 5, world is 5, so
11.
10 or 11. Why 11?
Because one space is there, na, that will also count.
Exactly. In the string, the spaces also will be included. Okay, when you say string value, the string value, whatever it is there in the quotation, that will be considered as a string. So your space will also be considered, and you can see the length of the string is 11. Okay, 11. Now we got the next method is concatenate. As I said, you know now, right? So to add the string. So suppose if you want to add the string in a different method, yes, you can use plus symbol also. Okay, you can use plus symbol. Okay, now let's say like value 7 plus
Value 6.
okay, you want value 6. Okay, value 6. Okay, value 7 plus value 6. If you see, this is the another method of concatenate. Now let's see. Can you see?
Yeah.
Hello world, hello world. Your value 6. Okay, where is the value 6 over here? We are saying value 6 as hello world, concatenate world. Now, if you want anything to be different, I mean, split it out, you can use like this. Now, if you see hello world, colon, hello world.
Yeah.
Hello world, colon, hello world. Okay, now let's say like you want to check, okay, let's say you want to check whether the character is present or not, or let's say like you want to fetch the character at the 7th position. So 7th position means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So which means, whoa, you
No,
want to
7th, I think, starting
start
from
from 0
0.
only. 0
Okay.
only. So
Okay.
5, 6 is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
space,
Oh,
7 is W, right? Oh, sorry. Whoa.
yeah.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is a space, 6 is W, 7 is whoa. So now, if I want to check, okay, check, or I want to fetch the character at 7th position. Okay, I want to fetch the character at the 7th position. So I have a method. What is the method? I can say the string, okay, string dot char at. Caret, you have to give the string, you have to give the index value. So when you say this, you will get it. See, O, right? You have O over here. Now, if you want to change the case, let me say like change the change the case, which means like upper to lower or lower to upper. You can do that also. How you can do that? Simply you can say value 7 dot to uppercase. If you say to uppercase, then that will be converted to the uppercase. If the similar thing, if you wanted to do for the lowercase, if you want to do it for the to lowercase, if you see lowercase, it will be converted to the lowercase. Okay. Now let's say like you want to extract the substring. Okay, you want to extract the substring, which means like you want only the world, let's say. Okay, you want only the world. Okay, so now coming over here, value 7 dot, you have substring. Can you see substring? So you, if you want only the, if you want to specify only the beginning index, let's say like beginning index means like let's say like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So if you say 6, it from 6 till the end of the string, it will be printed. So you can see world, right? Now let's say like I want starting from 4, starting from 4, ending is 4, ending is 8, let's say. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, which start
Uh,
from O,
may I have
5.
just 1 minute,
Yeah,
please?
yeah, sure.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah. Now, let's say like we have given the starting index, right? Now, let's say like I want to give the ending index also. Okay. I want to give the end index also. Let's say like substring with end index. Value 7 dot substring, you can see end index. Okay, you have beginning index and at the end index. So let's say beginning will be 3, ending index will be 8. Then what will be the output? Substring, it should
Beginning
be
3
3
ending
and
8.
8. Yeah, what will be the value?
Then in the first it will be L, and in the second, then from first, third and eighth position till eighth position, in the X and Y. Y. This is X and this is Y. So in the X, it will print HEL only.
Okay. Now 3 to 8, it means starting index is 3, ending index is 8, which means like between what are the characters that you have, it will be printed.
Okay.
So 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 is L. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So L 8. Now the point over here is when you say the end index, okay, when you say the end index, will it be considered? It won't consider. What it will do? It will give you end index minus 1. The substring begins at the specified beginning index, but it extends the character at the end index minus 1.
So it will
So
print from this third to seventh only,
exactly.
not
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It won't go with the R. It will go with L
O
and
till,
O.
till O.
Can you see? Okay. So end index will not be considered. Only the starting index will be considered. Now, but I want it. I wanted the substring, which has to print from 3 to 8. 8 also has to be included. In that case, what I can do? I can simply say plus 1. That's all. Because I want 8 to be added, right? I want 8 to be added means I can say plus 1 so that I can bring the 8 as included, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is with your substring. So another one, if you see, all right. If you want to fetch the index, let's say, okay. If you want to fetch the index of a character in the string. So in that case, what we will do? In that case, what we will do? So we have it. So value 7 dot, you have index of. Can you see index of? Index of which character? Let's say W. Okay, let's say W. Now here, if you notice, I'm giving small w, right? Small w, which is not there because our original text is this, right? Hello world is the original text, right? So in that you don't have a small w. So can you see minus 1? So when the string is not there on the, I mean, when the value, I mean, when the character is not there in the string, you will get minus 1. If it is there, you will get its index position. If it is there, you will get the index position. So you can see 6. You got it?
If it's small, then
Because our original text is hello world, W capital. If you want, I'll print it over here for
yeah,
your
yeah,
easy.
yeah.
Uh,
Then it's giving minus one
Regina.
because it's not available, huh?
Exactly, it is not there. If the character is not there, okay, it will say value. I mean, if the character is not there, it will print minus 1. So our original text is hello world. I'm comparing with small w, which is not there. So minus 1. Now I'm checking with the capital W, which is there. It gives me the index.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you want to replace the character, okay, if you want to replace, okay, if you want to replace the character, or if you, yeah, let's say you want to replace the characters, let's say, okay, in that case, what you will do? Okay, in that case, what you will do? Okay, so now let's say value 7 dot replace. Can you see replace?
Hmm.
Older character with a new character. Now let's say like I want to say, oh, okay, oh, I want to replace the O with uh, 0. Okay, let's replace the O with 0. Then what will happen? Can you see? In the place of O, 0 is there, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I wanted to replace, okay, if I wanted to replace L with O, what will be the output? L with 0. What will be the output?
Why it is showing error? Where?
Because it's a string, right? If it is a character, single quotes. If it is a string, you have to say double quotes in Java, right?
Okay.
So more than one character is a string. So I said more than one character over here. So that's the reason it threw an error, because I gave single quotes, it threw an error. Now I am replacing the string with the character. That is not allowed. If you want to replace a string, you have to use a string only. So that's the reason I given double quotes also here.
Okay.
Okay. Now my point is original string LL. I want to replace LL with 0. Now what will be the output?
So instead of LL, it will show 0, then 0.
Okay. Again,
Oh,
point to be noted over here is this is nowhere we are assigning it to the string. The previous replace option, we are not assigning to the any value. So when you execute it,
it will give
it
error.
will affect only the LL,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I didn't replace. I mean, I'm just printing it. I'm just modifying, but I'm not reassigning it to anything.
yeah.
The point to be noted over here, right? So if I reassign it, so if I want to reassign, let me say, if I want to reassign, then I have to say like this, value 7 equal to this one. Then only it will be affected. Can you see? Then only it will be affected.
Before
Until
what
unless
was
I
coming?
reassign.
Before
Before
this?
it was LL only, right?
Where is LL? It is printing.
LL is replaced with zero.
Yeah,
You have O over here. But previous step, we are replacing the O with 0, right? If you want, I'll put it this also for your
yeah,
comparison.
yeah, yeah. So you mean, in line 60, in line 70, there is no significance of 67 now.
Which one?
Line 70 output, there is no significance of, because first 67 will execute. Whatever is the
Yes.
value, then it will assign to 69 here. Then
Mhm.
after that, it will execute 70, line number 70.
Yeah, exactly. See, here we are just modifying. The modifying will not affect your original string. If it wants to affect the original string, you have to reassign it to it. That is what the initial step we have seen, right? That is what the initial step we have seen, right? So, if you are reassigning it to the value 7, then only it will replace your original value. Okay. It will replace your original value. If you want, I will print it over here.
No, no, one
After
second.
reassigning,
1 second. Just want to see. See, in the first, it is replacing O with 0.
yes.
So it will be HE 0, HE
And point to be
double
noted
0.
over here,
In
I'm
the
doing the
second, it
modification
is
inside the
LL is
print.
replaced by 0. Then HE 0, oh, wait, this is correct. Now value 7 dot replace. So it is taking this second value now. In the second value, it is in the
Now,
second
taking the
value.
second value means we are reassigning it to the value 7. Okay, so that is the reason. If we are not doing this particular step, it will take the original value hello world only. Okay,
So we are reassigning value 7. So value 7 is now uh, this one. Uh,
okay,
Original is hello world, and 0 instead of O, it's taking 0, HELL 0. Yeah, correct. Now in the last, replace the character value 7. Yeah, yeah, HE 0. Yeah, yeah, correct.
got it?
Original text. Yeah.
You
What
got
is
it?
the name? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Okay, so with this, let's stop over here. I will give you the vast, I will give you the files, go through it, okay, and yeah,
So
here is the
now
files.
today you will stop here only or
Yeah,
till 1?
Sunday they said 1 hour only.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
So in the
So
next session, what you will cover?
We'll be going with the GUI, Java GUI, the applets a little advanced one. We will be moving now.
Which topic? Sorry.
Uh, Java GUI,
Server
the app,
pages, you mean?
not a server pages. It is like an applet one. Wait, just a second.
Web pages, dynamic web pages? Hmm?
Dynamic? No, 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 not a dynamic web pages. Still a lot more things are to discuss before we go ahead with the
Okay, okay.
dynamic web pages.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so just we have covered the core. Okay, now if you wanted to go with the little advanced topic, advanced concept, that is Swing and AWT,
No, no,
Java
just I want
GUI.
to know in the next session what you will cover, which topic?
That is what I'm telling you, right? It is going to be the Java. Okay, let me say, see, one
You go as
second.
per your, I mean, whatever you think that this is the right step, so you take your steps. Because
Uh,
I don't, huh?
well, I mean, this is the step. I mean, this is the. I mean, this is the curriculum what they have given me. So I'm just going according to that. Okay.
Okay,
So now coming over here, we almost covered this two things.
okay.
Okay. And then now we are moving with the advanced one, that is the Java. In this collection's already done. We are done with the collection framework. So we will be starting with this Java GUI in the next session.
In GUI, what swing and
Swing and
AWT.
AWT. Okay, we will be covering it. Okay, so and then we will go. I mean, once this particular section is covered, then we will be going with the advanced core Java, that is J2EE. There we will be talking about the servlet and the JSP.
Yeah, understand. Okay, fine. So,
Once that
see,
is done, only we'll go
Nida,
with the
just want to
frameworks.
know tomorrow is possible or no? Only on weekend is
Only
possible now.
weekend is possible now.
Just I want to request you actually, it's up to you whether you have time or not. Just because see, I want that you should take on Saturday and Sunday both days 2 2 hours. This is my
That you have to talk to the team.
yeah.
Okay, so if it's a 2 hours, we can start around 10 to 12.
No, it's okay. Whatever time suits you, let me know before in advance. Then I will
Yeah,
be
yeah.
there.
So if it is 2 hours, we can go ahead with the 10 to 12. Because at Sunday, again 12, I have another class, so that's a reason. So I will also talk to the team. You also talk to the team. Okay. Um, from next week we
Okay.
will see. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So the next week we will start with a new topic. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Sahil, can you stop the recording?
Let me
Sahil.
do that. Let me do that. Okay. Or sorry, they have the control. Okay. Hmm. Only they have the
I
control.
think recording is not there today.
No, no, recording is there. It is recording. I think they are not at here. Okay, I'll just ping them on the chat. Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.